NI ちゃんだよ。今日はヨがお話しする物語の時間だよ。もしかしたら、この話を一度聞いたことがあるかもしれませんが、心配しないでください。これはリセット版です。物語は基本的に同じですが、見た目はずっと良くなるでしょう。世の初めての物語が未熟でも、美しく完結するために、彼女はそう言いました。ヘッジホッグとキツネの友情についての神話は皆知っています。その友情と愛情は神池だということも。今回の話は、ヘッジホッグがその一線を越えるべきかどうかを迷う物語です。世のテイルスは決して死にません。このパラコーサルの贈り物でソニックの命を救うために、彼は何度も何度も自分を犠牲にした。でも、永遠に生きるっていうのは、痛みを感じないってことじゃないんだ。そしてある日、ソニックを救うためにまた死んだ後、悪夢を見て、たくさん話したんだ。そして、その日に全ての真実を知ったソニックは、もう二度と過去の生活には戻れないかもしれないと悟りました。
Where you are? Just kidding. I already found you. Knock, knock. Guess who?
Sonic's not here.
Chano! What the heck are you doing in Sonic's place? Another illegal intrusion? You can't just Batman your way into people's homes through the window all the time.
You're overthinking it. I'm just house sitting for him.
House sitting? Sonic didn't ask for my help but asked you? Did you really not break the window or something?
No.
Alright then, where did Sonic go?
He didn't say.
You pulling my leg? Sonic's gotta be in there, right?
Do I look like I have the time to fool around? I'm the ultimate life form. I don't waste a single precious second.
Weird. I haven't seen Sonic for days now. He's always saying he's got stuff to do. Did he ditch me to go someplace dangerous again?
Relax. He's been dealing with Eggman long before he took you in. He can handle himself.
Handle himself? He can't handle himself at all. If you were on missions with him every day, you'd know danger is everywhere. Especially for a one-track mind hedgehog like Sonic. He's not an ultimate life form like you. He will die! Aw, why am I even telling you this? You wouldn't get it. Nobody does. And about Eggman, that's the issue.
What issue? What has he done now?
Nothing. For now. He mailed me saying he's bored because Sonic hasn't been bugging him for days. So, he's planning to blow up Windmill Town's dam at 3 p.m. tomorrow.
Sounds bad.
So, Sonic's really not inside?
No, but if you want, I can let you in to check. He wouldn't mind anyway.
Fuck. I should have slid some nano trackers into those Chilladog I made for him. No, I mean, forget about it. Stay outside is okay.
Nano trackers in his Chilladog. Clever idea.
No! Nothing you heard wrong. Why would I do something like that? I need to go tell the others about this. So if Sonic comes back, make sure to hit me up.
I thought you were going to say make sure to tell him.
No, tell me. I need to know he's back. I need to know Sonic is home. Alright then. Catch you later.
I can't be your savior forever. What a time sink.
Eggman didn't send that email. Tails is messing with you.
He's messing with you.
Good thing Tails logged into his email on my computer and forgot to log out.
Clearly, he lets his guard down around you.
Huh.
How long are you planning to run away? Can't you man up and deal with it?
You think I don't want to? But I can't, okay. How am I supposed to react quickly to something like this? Tails is like my own brother. I raised him since he was little, and now you're telling me he's got a crush on me?
I'm not the one telling you. You figured it out yourself.
Darn it, Shadow. That's just a figure of speech. And what I can't stomach isn't Tails' feelings for me. It's the sheer amount of pain he's been through. I never thought. He never forgot any of those deaths. You know how heart-wrenching his cries were that night? He was sobbing, breaking down, tossing and turning, screaming in pain. It almost shattered my heart. But when I tried to hold him, to comfort him, he started mumbling, begging me not to leave him.
Help me, Sonic.
Saying he'd die 1,000 times, 10,000 times over, no matter the pain, because he loves me. So much suffering, so much pain, and all that heavy emotion, and he never told me. Can you feel what I'm feeling, Shadow? A desolate as pure and potent as sunshine soaking through your skin? He said, I love you so many times, and don't leave me just as much, too many times. Even tormented by painful nightmares, he kept calling out my name. I couldn't do anything because I'm the one bringing him all those nightmares. Do you get it? He loves me, and I'm the reason he keeps dying over and over. The one who should have died, that's me. He left all the sunshine for me, leaving himself only with cold and frostbite. And from the moment I realized that chill, I never felt that the sunshine could light up my lawn a day. Of course you wouldn't know. Do you have someone you care about?
Watch your words. You know what I've been through. And don't forget, you're the one who asked me to help.
How come I remember you following me and volunteering to help on your own accord?
If that's what you think, I can tell Tails you're here right now.
Spare me.
You ask if I can feel the same as you. Let me tell you, I've known about it for a long time.
Known about what?
Everything you know, I know. And I know more than you do.
You knew? You knew what you didn't tell me?
And let you hurt Tails with your cowardice like you are now. Better you didn't know.
How did you find out?
Now you care about him. Which part do you want to know first?
We never told anyone else about Tails can revive to life. How did you know?
I saw it. With Chaos Control, I can teleport anywhere I want, even places you can't normally go. So, during an event you probably don't even remember, I accidentally saw the whole thing from Eggman's monitor, how he was cut in half by a laser trap to save you, fool, and then came back to life.
Sonic, no! That's Trap! Watch out!
After that, I subtly asked you guys how you deal with laser traps, but you kept mum. So, I didn't spill your little secret.
What about the part where he suffers?
If you really cared about Tails, you would have noticed his unusual behaviors. Like the unconscious movements he makes when he sees something that triggers a memory. The way his arms move, his pupils shrink, that flinching look, it's a stress response, like PTSD. Means he's hiding something traumatic. And you never paid attention to that.
That's not my fault. I can't always notice these details.
Such an irresponsible statement, as if it wasn't you who died. Oh, it wasn't, of course. You can keep running from responsibility. It only makes you look worse as Tails' big brother.
All right. What about the third part?
Someone is willing to endure so much pain for you, willing to die over and over again, then at the very least, they must love you. A good friend would also lay down their life for you in a critical moment. After all, for most beings, death is but a fleeting moment. It's a one-off pain that one has never experienced before, and will never have the chance to experience again. In the face of the adrenaline rush to trigger an instinct to protect someone else, it's not that terrifying. But for someone who can come back to life, who remembers the pain of dying every single time, and still selfless as he sacrifices themselves to save you, that's a different story. Not many can do that, because not many can keep their sanity after experiencing death countless times. It's hell, unless they're driven by a stronger conviction. If you can notice the second point, you'll naturally discover the third. Moreover, Tails spends more time following you around every day than Amy Rose does coming to see you on her own. Sadly, you, blockhead, haven't realized anything at all.
Of course I didn't, because I'm not a...
Gay.
Listen, I don't want to get tangled up with political correctness or anything. This is just a pure emotional issue. I'm not ready to deal with it yet.
Oh, so you're not ready to love your dear brother, even though he's suffered so much to save you, lucky bastard, time and again.
No, I love him, I appreciate him, but I'm not ready to love him in that way. Do you understand this isn't a joke? It shouldn't be a moral blackmail. Besides, am I really supposed to just accept these feelings and let him continue to trade his life for mine like some zealous devotee? That shouldn't keep happening. But if I just accept these feelings, it's like I'm encouraging him to die, right? Like I'm cheering him on to be a zealous devotee, a living Phoenix medkit for me. Once I decide to do that, it means a whole new level of responsibility. I have to explain it to my other friends, even Amy. And I don't want to let him die for nothing anymore. I even feel now, maybe it would be better to just cut ties with him.
Oh, so you're going to treat all his efforts over the years like dirt under your feet, kick him to the curb as if his feelings never existed.
How dare you! I can't bear to lose him either, but I can't think of a better way. Do you think I want to do this?
I see. You're still scared, coward.
Do you think you could do better, Shadow?
Of course I.
This is not going to end well. Yo, Knuckles! Wow, Knuckles, looking sharp today.
Thanks, Sonic. Hey, Shadow.
Knuckles.
You guys came at just the right time. I just finished polishing this beautiful big gem. Finally can sit down and take a break. Maybe later we can go do something on the ground.
Aren't you worried about the Master Emerald being stolen?
Think positively, Sonic. It's been stolen a million times and always finds its way back home. It's like having to read every day. It knows the way home.
Is this a new age cat?
Right. Where's Tails? He's not glued to you today.
Tails, he didn't come to see you?
If he had come to see me, why would I be? Asking you? Who's the fool here? Certainly not me.
I told you was lying about Eggman wants to blow up the dam.
What? Eggman's blowing up the dam? We need to warn everyone!
I just said that was a lie. Were you the Knuckles from Sonic Boom? Can you not be normal for a second? I was about to ask you a very important question.
I've always been normal, okay? So what's the question? Why the sudden silence?
He wants to ask you, what would you think if he started dating Tails?
When are you guys planning the engagement party? Rouge and I know a great restaurant. Perfect for your wedding.
What? What's heck wrong with you? Are you joking with me? Do I look like I'm here to send out wedding invitations? I mean, wouldn't you be surprised by this?
But why? You know, the amount of time you and Tails stick together. It totally looks like you're a couple. Rouge and I have been onto you for ages. Only a blockhead, like you would think we're still in the dark. And you're always crashing at his place to sleep. You think I didn't see that?
There's a reason for that, and we're both guys. You have no questions about that?
How long has Tails been following you?
6 years. I think he said he was 2 years old at the time.
So how long has he been adventuring with you?
I guess also 6 years.
Tails has been following you for 6 years. A whole 6 years. From a tiny fox to a little fox. He's been supporting you unconditionally from behind all these years. He's giving you his life as a gift. Even I can see, you're his everything, Sonic. And now you're asking me, why think about you to being gay? Oh wait, I get it. You mean you're not lovers yet?
That's what I've been trying to say from the start, and I don't want him to give his life to me as a gift.
There you go with the cowardly talk again.
It's not cowardice, Shadow. No one should handle their life like that. From your experience, you should understand this the most. People are born free. Tails should have his own life, not live it for me. I never thought of Tails as a burden. Quite the opposite. I've become Tails' burden.
So, do you think me guarding Angel Island is a burden?
What? I never say that.
Ha! Come on. For a lawless hedgehog like you, being stuck on an island forever, guarding an emerald that can decide the fate of the world? You'd die of boredom in the first week. But I don't feel that way, you know, because that's the life I chose. Found out Tails has a crush on you?
Yeah, but I don't know what to do.
I knew that little fox had a thing for you. I've suspected it for a while. Even the best of friends can't be together all the time. You know, best friends don't always make the best roommates. Not unless you've pretty much got no personal space left.
It's for work reasons, like going to beat up Eggman's robots and stuff.
So how many times has Tails missed out on your adventures since he was little? You can count them on your fingers, right? Now those few times he missed, how many did Tails choose not to go? Even if it was due to something unavoidable like being sick?
And when Tails is sick, he still wants to be by my side. As if he won't die. I remember when he was little, he liked to tug on my scarf. As he got a bit older, he started liking to hold my hand. No matter when, he likes sticking close to me.
So, are you guys really just friends? Or does Tails really see you as just a friend? You might not see it, Sonic, but you're probably too used to this brotherly love thing. You do get to hold each other's hands so tightly every time you fly up in the sky. The outsiders don't get that. But let's face it, Sonic. Tails' feelings for you are obviously more than just brotherly. I could tell from the first time I met you guys. Remember when I got duped by Eggman and ended up right in your sprinting path? You even got nosebleed from the collision. And Tails, he immediately stepped in front of you, protecting you. I'll never forget the look in his eyes. He was scared, sure, but there was more determination and strength. You can fool your brains, Sonic, but not your heart. To me, what lies between you isn't a vast river, but merely a line that only you can cross. Tails is a shy fox, never good at expressing his feelings. He keeps everything bottled up inside. So, the choice is yours, Sonic.
Thanks, Nox. I need to think about it some more. Shadow, time to get to work.
Don't order me around. I do what I say. Now, you should forget the conversation we just had.
Really? You want to use the Chaos Symbol to hypnotize the Master Emerald's guardian?
Just for show. Don't tell Sonic.
Oh, you're such a bad boy, Shadow. Hey, Sonic. Perfect timing. I just finished polishing this beautiful gem. Finally can take a break. Maybe later we can go ground for some fun.
Aren't you worried about the emerald being stolen?
Think positively, Sonic. It's been stolen a million times and always finds its way back home.
Looks like he really did forget what just happened. No need, Nax. We gotta find Amy. See ya.
Who's the real knuckly head now, Sonic?
Sonic? Shadow? What are you guys knocking over there for? The door here is no close.
It's called manners.
You, manners? That's like the sun rising from the west. You two teaming up? That's odd. No smoke without fire. What did Eggman do this time?
Well, you've got Eggman wrong this time. He didn't do anything. At least not yet. Shadow and I just wanted to ask you some questions.
It's not me who wants to ask. It's him.
Just shut up!
All right, come in and talk. So, what's up? What do you want to ask?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure? Why are you humming and hawing today? That's not like you at all.
Let me explain then.
Shut up, Shadow. I can speak for myself.
Then speak.
Amy, Tails likes me.
Oh, so you finally decided to make me your love guru? I've actually thought of a great dating spot for you guys already.
What the fuck? Why are you like this too? Knuckles was already mind-boggling enough. But Amy, you?
I thought you'd be shocked. I thought you liked me.
Sonic, don't get me wrong. I never said I didn't like you. But that's a separate matter from what you're talking about. And it's precisely because I love you that I could see Tails has a crush on you. It's a natural radar a girl in love has for a rival in love. Something you wouldn't understand.
So you've always seen Tails as a rival in love? How did I not know this?
Do you want me to spell it out for you? Because you're thick-headed, Sonic. And Tails, he's not good with words. Doesn't often express his feelings or thoughts. Even if he and I were actual rivals, it's not like he'd ever confront me. To put it bluntly, even if I really dated you, he'd probably just swallow his bitterness.
Okay, I admit he's a bit shy.
A bit? Oh, Sonic, you have no idea how deep his feelings run, or how reserved he is. Do you?
Yes, I really don't know. I'm the only one in the world who doesn't know Tails has a crush on me. Shadow, Knuckles, and even you, Amy, you all knew. Only I didn't? Why?
There's a saying, the spectators see the chess game better than the players. Although I think the main reason is that you're thick-headed. I've been chasing you since the first time I read our fortunes with tarot cards, and yet I'm still not your girlfriend. And Tails? He's just harboring a crush. The free-spirited Mr. Sonic Hedgehog. Of course. Doesn't realize someone around him is pining for it. After all, you pretend not to see even those who openly love you.
I'm not pretending not to see. I just...
Don't want me as your girlfriend? Or are you just too scared to take on the weight of love? Sonic, we've known each other long enough. Why don't we take this opportunity to end this charade and speak frankly?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm confused right now. I didn't come here to argue with you, Amy. I just want to ask for your thoughts.
Well, you sure know how to look after my feelings.
Maybe I do understand. You're the most qualified person to speak on this matter.
What did Knuckles say?
Knuckles? He said Tails has devoted his life to me without reservation. On everything to Tails. But I don't understand. Doesn't that mean I've become a burden to Tails? Can I really steal his life like this?
Knuckles isn't wrong, but you still don't get it. No, you don't get it at all. Because you're too free. So much so that you're afraid not just of slowing down yourself, but of others slowing down too. You're afraid of holding others back, right?
Yes. Is that so wrong? I just want Tails to have his own life. I don't want him to always idolize me, letting my so-called hero status overshadow his shine and potential. He can be a hero on his own. One day, he should have his own adventures.
That's why I say you don't understand, because love doesn't slow you down. Loving someone is a responsibility, but it's never a burden. It's a driving force forward, and it's a person's choice for their own life. Love is about complementing each other. When two complementary lights meet, they shine brighter, not swallow each other up. You got it wrong from the start. On the contrary, it's your ambiguous actions that are the real burden. Because you're wasting the time of those trying to love you. Worried that Tails is losing his own life? That's unnecessary. You must realize he's already making his decisions independently of you. Without your knowledge, even without your influence, he's decided to love you. Worried that if he just follows you, he'll never see the light? But can't you see? He's already found his path in life. He's striving to be stronger. He's trying to fly higher. He's working to get closer to you. He's trying to protect you in return. His love for you hasn't made him lose his way.
Just like my love for you hasn't made me lose mine. No matter how timid or scared he is, he's adventuring with you without looking back. Yes, you're not entirely wrong. Tails relies on you. When he was almost paralyzed with fear in front of chaos, his first thought was of you. He was scared. He wanted you to save him. He momentarily forgot he had the power to fight back. But so what? Everyone has moments of vulnerability. Everyone gets scared. Especially when your fate was uncertain. Tails was already downcast. Have you forgotten? He has PTSD. He has always been afraid of you leaving him. Do you really have to insist on your people need to be strong on their own rhetoric? Or have you forgotten the joyful smile on Tails' face when you returned to the Resistance base?
Wait a minute. I need to think. This doesn't make sense. Tails will never die. Why would he be afraid? Chaos can't really hurt him.
Unless there's a trigger limit.
That time I was captured, separated from him. Could it be that the limit is me? I get it now. Tails is immortal only when I'm by his side.
Maybe he's not afraid of dying. What he fears is that if he dies just like that, there'll be no one to save you, fool. That's the real reason he was too scared to fight back then. Because Eggman's real goal is to enslave us. So as long as you don't resist, you can actually minimize the loss.
What are you guys talking about?
Nothing! Keep going, Amy!
Everyone needs a pillar of strength to help them through tough times, Sonic. You can't isolate emotions between people, nor can you treat everyone's moments of vulnerability as childishness. Everyone has times when they want to depend on someone else. Wanting to rely on and support each other is not a weakness. Tails wants to depend on you because he loves you. He trusts you. He knows you can help him through the toughest days, just like when you adopted him from the streets as a kid, giving him hope for a way out. But that doesn't mean he doesn't have his own thoughts. It's precisely because he has his own thoughts that he decided to love you. That's why he wants to support you. His love for you has made him grow up. He's already found his path in life. It's just that he hopes his path in life can go on with you. That's all. Do you understand now, Sonic? Your worries are completely unnecessary. Do you think he doesn't have his own adventures? He's had them all along, just when you weren't noticing. Because his adventure is every moment spent with you. Now there's only one question left. What's your choice, Sonic?
I can't. I can't.
Of course! You're like this with me, let alone Tails. You just can't get over your own hurdle, can you? Maybe you just never want to admit that you like him. And to be honest, you really are a conceited guy. Even though you might not realize it, you always inadvertently try to impose your ideas on others. Whether it's me, Tails, or anyone else, you do it. You're so insistent that Tails be independent, that he not rely on you. Yet you fail to see that this regard for Tails' own wishes is just your overprotectiveness and desire to control at play. You treat it as a rule to be followed, one-sidedly thinking it's for Tails' good, but unconsciously turning it into a rigid goal. Deep down, you actually don't want him to leave you. You'd rather have him as your little sidekick forever, because you like him too.
I don't! But we're both men.
I don't think gender matters. If you truly like him, then it's not about gender. You and Tails have been together for 6 years, right? To us outsiders, the extent to which you and Tails stick together is no different from that of lovers. You seem to need no private space at all. Even I sometimes feel embarrassed to interrupt when I come across you two alone.
Knuckles said the same thing.
That means he's noticed too. But if you're really having such a hard time deciding, I have a suggestion.
What?
Flip this coin. If it's tail, then you go and confess to Tails yourself. Let Shadow supervise you.
And if it is heads?
If it's heads, then I'll be your girlfriend. And I'll take care of Tails' issue myself. Fairy up. 2 options, both solve the problem. Or you could keep running away. If you plan to keep hurting him like this, I can pretend today's conversation never happened. After all, that's what you were thinking, right? Let me guess, you were planning to use the Chaos Emerald to erase my memory, as if this conversation never happened. Honestly, I wouldn't mind that much. I'm used to your do-as-you-please style by now. So, what do you say?
Look, Sonic, I've even got a coin hidden in my tail. Want to use it to decide some big things.
Sure, buddy. Hens, we go for burgers tonight. Tail, we go for chill it out.
You know, Sonic, the result of the coin toss doesn't really matter.
Why not?
Because when coin in the air, you already know which side you're hoping for. So, what do we do now?
First, we gotta find the light switch, but I can't see where it is.
You're telling me? It's pitch black in here! I can't see anything!
I guess this is what we look like after we were blocked in Friday Night Funkin'.
Ah! What the hell are you doing, Sonic? You've been dodging me for days, and now you say you wanted to surprise me? Were you fuck up here this morning when I was talking to Shadow, huh?
Okay, I admit it, I was here.
And you knew I was worried sick. Yeah, you wouldn't show your face. I'm done listening to your craziness. If you don't want to see me, let's just cool off for a few days. I'm heading back.
Wait a sec!
Hey, don't pull my tail! Whoa! Sticky! What the fuck is this? Smells like cream and chili duck?
It's a chili dog cream cake. Or it used to be.
For real? Who fucking eats that kind of cake?
Ouch! That hurts, buddy. Power on!
He always manages to mess up the simplest things. If he is me there, I already get Tails.
I really need to go back. I've got unfinished work.
Stop! Just stop!
I'm sorry, Tails. I never knew you were in so much pain.
What? What are you talking about? I don't understand.
I know everything, Tails. That night, you spilled it all while crying in your sleep.
You're wrong! You're lying! I have to go! I must!
Listen, Tails, I'm not pushing you away!
I'm so sorry for letting you suffer so many deaths alone. But it will never happen again. Never. I will make sure that.
I just can't understand what you're saying. You must be crazy.
I'm not crazy, Tails. I can't stand to see you in pain anymore. I love you.
Stop joking around, Sonic. Amy's supposed to be your girlfriend, not me.
No, Tails, I love you, and that's no lie. I've been scared to admit it for so many reasons. But looking back at the road we've traveled, at everything we've built together, I've realized I can't be without you. Tails, it's weird without you following me. I don't know how to express my feelings, but you're my light, Tails. You've given me life so many times with your own, and I've never been able to repay you. But at least now, I can give you my love. I can respond to the love you have for me. Yes, Tails, I love you. I've always loved you. Not just as brothers, but as lovers. I just never wanted to admit it before because I was afraid I'd be a burden to you. I was afraid I'd hold you back. I was afraid you'd always live in my shadow. But now I see everything clearly. I won't do that anymore. I won't be ashamed of my feelings. I won't ignore yours either. I get it now, you've never been in my shadow. In fact, it's the opposite. I've been scared of losing you, scared you'd leave me forever, so I couldn't admit that you've grown up. But you have. You've grown enough to protect me. And your thoughts were just the opposite, right? You wanted to stay the little sidekick in my eyes forever because you thought that was the only way to stay by my side, to keep protecting me. Tails, we were both wrong. Being independent doesn't mean we have to live apart. We can live together, just like we've always done. We've been doing it for a long time, haven't we? We just didn't realize it. I'm ready to keep adventuring with you, to walk down the path ahead together. I'm ready to protect you forever, just like you're ready to protect me. There's a world out of colors waiting for us. We just gotta know where to look. I am your pigeon and you are my phoenix. So, Miles Tails Prower, will you be my girlfriend?
I don't know. After you knowing all this, I don't know if I can still be your sidekick. I've lied to you. I've lied to you for so long. But maybe you're right. Maybe we were both wrong. So kiss me, okay? I've waited for you for so long.
Any length of time is fine, little buddy. I love you, Tails.
Sonic, I love you too.
Sonic is lucky to have someone so sweet and loyal, but I thought you'd be more upset or something.
What do you know? That's what I want to see. The scene of two boys sticking together.
Incomprehensible.
So, if I get cozy with Sonic, would you be excited?
No.
Hey, that's discrimination.
So, about this cake, seriously? What the hell were you thinking? Chili dog cream cake? Why not just make sweet wonons or savory sweet dumplings?
Are you trying to start a Southern and Northern wars? Plus, it should taste pretty good.
You were just planning to finish the chili dog and dump the cake on me, weren't you?
As if. Do I look like that selfish of a guy?
Yes, you totally do.
That's harsh.
Forget it, I'm done roasting you. Anyway, let's clean up first.
I think cleaning can wait till tomorrow. Let's hit the hotel first.
Hotel? Why a hotel? Oh. You hentai hedgehog. Isn't it good here? I like the smell of your room and bed.
It's not that it's not okay, but it's just better if we go to the hotel.
Why though? Huh? Why do you keep looking out the window? There's nothing there? Shadow, Amy, Knuckles? What are you fucking doing?
Oh shit, we've been spotted. Shadow.
Chaos control!
Hey! You bunch of peepers! Face me, bastard! Spying on people and then running away, ha! Don't let me catch you tomorrow, or you're in for it! And you, Sonic! You called him here, didn't you? I knew it was too good to be true when you suddenly went from a straight-laced guy to Mr. Romance, spouting all those cheesy lines. It was all Amy's script, wasn't it?
I didn't, I swear. Okay, maybe a little, but the rest was all my heartfelt improvisation. I swear on my honor.
Yeah, what a bullshit, right?
They're gone now, and we've saved ourselves a trip to the motel. So let me prove it to you right here, right now. Let's go!
Hey, I can walk on my own. I don't need you carrying me. It's embarrassing.
No way!
At least let's take a shower first. We're covered in cream. It's so dirty. Hey!
No questions asked. Let's see how fast you can really go.
これは世のテールスと彼のソニックの物語である。少なくとも今のところ、彼らは幸せな結末を迎えている。彼らの宇宙が完全に破壊され、テイルスが再び全てを失う前に。そしてそれは、また別の話でなのだ。
灰色の空の下で星に願いを込めて英雄はどこにいるの見つからない暗闇の夜空の下で一筋の明かりが奇岩の果てでさまよわ私を導いてくれる過去の時間は難しくて痛い息苦しいほどの悲しみが私の腕を締め付けるでも希望の灯台が根の中で輝いている 私を導いてくれる。君が手を差し伸べる。一緒に行こうと言ってくれる。Like your beach chair and take a wish to the sky. I want to be stronger, it'd be better if I could be trusted. I want to be like you, just like you protect me. Let me protect you too. If I always follow you, some may say I'll never see the light, but I'm never afraid of that, because you wanna die in the light. 神秘はもう芽吹いている。気づかないうちに過去のすべてを乗り越えて、新しい未来に向かって、いつからかローソストの情が強くなってゆく。大空をかけたい。この身を捧げ君の命人を交換したい。寝返りを打っても色は匂えとシギヌルを手つけない我がそがれぞちょねなら君との時間は甘くて痛い小さで夢を抱いて期待に溢れてはいなかったんだでも残された世界の創始史の中で君が輝いている私を抱き起こして君が頭を下げる私が守ってあげると言ってくれる You are my infinity and I'm willing to be your failsafe Just as there are things only I can do You will never be alone You show me the world let me take you to soar instead Ooh, I'll always follow you Some may say I'll never have myself But I'm never afraid of that Cause you are the beat I want to reach時々なだ迷うこともあるでも君は私の心の中で永遠に輝いているたとえ抱いているのが不安としているの幻想度だけでもでも君は私の心の中で永遠に輝いているたとえ抱いているのか不安としているの幻想だけども私は君のために私なりの一歩を踏み出したい私たちは夢を抱い生まれたわけじゃないでも君には私の夢になった時々まだ迷うこともでも君は私の夢になった願いをどこに託せばいいそんな問題はそもそもない君が私のたった一つの願いね君が私の夢になった願いをどこに託せばいいそんな問題はそもそもない君が私のたった一つの願いね君が私のたった一つの夢ね